Hey y'all, happy new year and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tyler. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm very nervous, but I'm also very excited because I've thought about doing a YouTube for a while. I wasn't exactly sure what the concept should be or anything like that, but I've been very much into the mukbangs lately. So I thought, why not ring in the new year with a mukbang? It's such a bad dad joke, but you know what I mean. So I'm very excited. Today I got Taco Bell. I think that's good enough, to be honest with you. So let's get right into it. It's about 1:14 and I'm starving. Let's try this. I've never had this before. This is the Baja Breeze Freeze. It's like Mountain Dew. I've never had this. I always get the soda and she said they were out and I was like, homegirl's lying to me because I know she's not out. Oh. Oh. Ooh. That is different. That is different. You guys, I'm literally kind of scared. I'm parked outside of maybe of this, it's not like a development, but I'm just parked outside and I'm videoing and I'm kind of scared because there's someone in their driveway leaving their house and I don't know. That's why I said I'm nervous, because I'm afraid someone's gonna see me. And I really don't care if someone sees me, but where I am, lock the doors again just to make sure. Where I am is just people judge. And yes, I am one of those people. So that is how I know. I was scared that they were gonna screw up my order because I feel like that the Taco Bell that I frequent, they always do in a way. Last time I went, they didn't give me spicy ranch. And I got home, I looked in the bag and I realized the order was wrong. And you know what? That's on me because I should know well enough to look before I leave if my order is correct or not, but I didn't do that, so it's whatever though. But you guys, let's look at this. Look at how I'm gonna be like one of those people. Look at how delicious that looks. My friend turned me on to these Doritos Locos tacos one day. Shout out to Leslie. She's been my good friend for 6 years. I love you so much. She turned me on to these. I mean, once you've had these, you'll never go back to the regular crunchy tacos. Then I'm using a hot sauce packet. These are so good. Ready? Mmm. Messy. I don't really lick my fingers. I'm not that kind of person, but with these tacos you definitely have to, because they're really messy. That was really good. That guy just left. He just left his house as he was he sat there for a couple minutes in his car and I was like, I don't know. But it is the new year 2020. And so I figure, why not just start a YouTube channel? You know what I mean? Of course, I was putting out feelers. For months ahead of time. I started asking my friends, people I work with, just oh, if I have a YouTube channel, would you guys watch? They're like, yeah. Just because I don't care if nobody watches in a way, but I kind of just have always imagine myself like, I don't know if this sounds stupid, but like bringing comedy to the internet. But I'm a very comedic person, I do say so myself. But I've just never like had an idea of what I should do or anything like that. So I'm older now. I'm 20 years old. I'll be 21 in October. And I was like, you know what? It's a new year. I'm going to start fresh. I'm just going to start like doing a little bit more of what I want, even though that's already what I do. But I just needed a change. I don't really have any hobbies. I don't really have any hobbies, so I was like, I might as well like start doing something. And so I decided that YouTube should be the thing. So yeah. I eat fast food. Hold on. I have to open up another sauce packet because she is a little dry. I eat fast food, but like I was just introduced to Taco Bell, I would say in like, again, October, because my friend, again, Leslie, she introduced me to Taco Bell. Well, so let's back it up. Maybe back in August, I found Steph Pappas on YouTube, right? And Steph Pappas is my favorite mukbanger. She's amazing. If you don't watch her, go watch her. She's funny. She's sweet. She just like knows what's good. And so my friend Leslie was like, oh, like, do you want to go to Taco Bell one day? And I was like, yeah, sure. I've never had it. She goes, oh my God, no. I said, well, probably not in like 10 years. And so, of course, I ordered the exact same thing. I watched Steph Pappas' video. I was like, oh my God, like, what should I get? And I got like the Supreme Crunch Wrap. But since then, I've taken all of Steph's recommendations. Cheesy Fiesta potatoes. I usually do that, but I didn't today because I don't want to be like, and like, I don't know. I just like wasn't feeling it. Like 3 tacos is enough. You know what I mean? That's what comes in the... I got the Cheesy Gordita Crunch, which is my favorite, I think, out of everything. Oh man, I got freaking Dorito thing on my pants. Oh. But yeah, so it's a new year. So I kind of wanna, I don't know, like maybe I should give a little bit of information about myself. Of course, I'm Tyler, 20 years old. I live in Pennsylvania. There's not really much to do here, but it's whatever. I work part-time at Old Navy, the retail chain. I go to community college. So I don't really like my major because I had like this little thing with my professor back in September. Ooh, that's a story time. You'll hear that one right now. It's September, and I had gone on this trip with my dad and my stepmom to Germany through his work. And so I was fortunate enough to be able to go to Germany, so I had to take a week off of school. And so I emailed him and was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'll be gone from this date to this date. I know we're taking a few tests in between that time because I looked at the syllabus, and just wanted to make sure like I'd be able to take them when I get home, once all the slides are uploaded and I can study everything like that. And so he didn't answer me. So I went up to him one day after class. I was kind of nervous, but I was like, whatever. Like, I just didn't like him. So I kind of was just like, ugh, I just would rather not even deal with it. But I don't want him to, like, withdraw me from the class, because if you miss a certain amount of classes, like, then you're done. Like, they can withdraw you, and he would be the kind of person to withdraw you right away if you don't show up. It's like, hey, I sent you an email saying, like, I'm gonna be gone. I just wanted to make sure you got that. And let me take another bite before this, because this gets me angry every time. Because it's so stupid. And, like, I would have never imagined it went this way. So I said, hey, I just wanted to make sure you got my email. He responds to me with, yeah, I got your email. And I was like, okay, well, you weren't going to answer me back. He was like, well, you know what? This major is very important, and you're going to be missing a week of classes. Like, what are you even doing? I was like, I'm going away for a week with my parents. And he was like, really, right now? He was like, you're going away for a week on a family vacation? Where are you even going? And you guys, when I tell you I saw red, I mean, like, I was fuming. I was pissed. So I said to him, I was like, I'm going away with my parents, and where I'm going is none of your concern. And he was like, and there were people around me, like, it was the end of class, like, going into his next class, because I had, like, 3 of his classes in a row. And so I was like, where I'm going is none of your concern. And he was like, I was just kidding. And I was like, well, I wasn't. Like, how are you going to be a professor and ask me that, like, where am I going? That's none of your business. You should just be like, hey, thanks for telling me. Sorry, you guys. I'm like, ugh, disgusting today. Honestly, it might be that. I have to drink my water. Water's good. So, he was like, oh, I'm just kidding. And I was like, oh, I wasn't. Because I was like, that's not right. Like, for you to speak to me like that. So he backs away from me, right? And stands behind his desk, because we were like right at his desk area. He was like, you know, it's such an inconvenient time for you to be going on this family vacation. Like, this major is so important, it should take up all your time. You should have, like, no social life out of this major. Like, it just doesn't work. You should be dedicating all of your time and energy into this major. And I was like, I'm sorry, but that doesn't work for me. I need a job. If I'm going away with my family, then I'm going away with my family. Just because you think it's your whole life, and just because it is your whole life, doesn't mean that that suits me and my lifestyle. I was like, I'm sorry, but that doesn't work for me. And if it doesn't work for you, then I don't really care. And he was like, oh, like, okay, I was just saying. And I was like, okay. And so then we had a lab. So I sat down. I was just like, whatever. I was like, well, you got the email. I'm going to be away for a weekend. I'll take the test when I'm back. He was like, oh, okay. So I took the test, right? Or no, I didn't. Jumping ahead. So I sat down, right? And he had left the room for a couple minutes. And so I was telling people, like, what had happened. And they were like, yeah, I know, we heard. And I was like, well, like, what he said wasn't right. I was like, and I'm going to stand up for myself. You know what I mean? Like, that's not okay. If you're in a higher power, you really shouldn't be speaking to someone like that. That's not how you should treat a student if you're a professor. Like, you should understand that, like, we also have things going on, because I know you were a college student at one time. That's how you became a professor. So, like, you should understand where I'm coming from, where you're coming from. You know what I mean? It's just like, he should have had a little bit more understanding. So I went and sat down. He came back, and since I had work later that day, the lab, I asked if I could, I was like, after that whole incident, I was like, well, I emailed you because I need to present first because I have work. Literally right after I present. And I don't remember what the project was or anything like that, but he was like, yeah, sure, I guess. And so I went up. First of all, he didn't even know my name. He called me TJ. I mean, which isn't false because like Tyler Joseph, like TJ, but I was like, I've been in here for like, what, almost a year now? And you should like kind of know if I come to every class and I take every test and my grades are somewhat decent. I don't know. I just know that there are a lot of people in the major, but like, you knew I don't know, maybe just because I pissed him off, but I don't really care. But it was just something that added to the fire, you know what I mean? So I'm in there and I plug my hard drive in, because it's like a whole like technology. Excuse me, you guys, I'm so sorry. Don't know why I'm being like this right now. Probably because it brings up some past. It brings up those issues that I had to deal with. So I stand up in front of the whole lab, right? I mean, which is maybe like 15, 20 people, no big deal, to present my project. And I pull up my project, and the first thing he says, well, I guess TJ isn't going today because his project isn't done. And I said, isn't done? What do you mean, isn't done? He was like, you don't have it in the right, like, file. I guess I didn't save it to this certain specific file that it was supposed to be set to. And I was like, what? Like, I had no clue. He was like, it's supposed to be saved in, like, this, but you saved it in that. Like, so you're done. Like, you can't present today. And so I was like, whatever. And I unplugged my hard drive. I picked up my bag and I ran. Literally, like, I ran out the door. But before I did, I opened the door, because when you're in the classroom, the door opens like out this way, like it doesn't open in. So it opened out, and when I left, I like slammed it shut, and it like rang, and I like ran. Because I was so mad and I had to get to work. I was just so furious. And I was like, how can a professor speak to someone so disrespectfully? Especially since I gave him like the heads up that like, hey, I'm going away. Like, I don't know, not that most students wouldn't do that, but like, I was just like, you know. So it's just like one of those things where it's like, I was like very turned off to the major right from last semester, from fall. It is what it is. Hopefully this new year will be so much better. It's 2020. Like, I'll be ending community college, and then I'll be starting, I'll have to transfer and start at a 4-year college, which I'm nervous about, but I'm also very excited for, because I feel like it's the next step in like adulthood for me, basically. I don't know where I want to go yet. As I mentioned, I live in Pennsylvania, so there are like a couple good schools. It's just like I'm very home oriented, like I'm a homebody and I love my family. So I would like to stay close, but at the same time I want to move like away so I can get the full, you know, like the full idea of like being an adult. But you guys, let me show you this. This is a cheesy gordita crunch. It's so good. It's a new year, so I'm starting new things. Once I go off to college, I'm not going to be at home anymore. Things are going to be so much different. I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun, but like 2018 was a year of change for me, because I got out of high school. I went to college, and that was just like a year of change. I got my first tattoo in the summer. So that was like just, I don't know. There were a couple other things, of course, but it was just like a year of change. So I don't know if it's just because like I'm thinking about it now, but I feel like 2020 is going to be a year of change too. And not just because it's like externally the things that are going on around me, but I feel like internally too that things are changing. Like, I don't know, like I'm just kind of done with like, I don't know. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. So I'm doing a lot of reevaluating of like lifestyle, friendships, what I want to do. I went to the gym for the first time yesterday. I only spent a half hour there, but this is the first step. That's the first step. I went. Today I was gonna go, and then it was so gloomy out that I was like, let me just do an at-home workout. So I was a little more comfortable. I did an at-home workout. I took down all my Christmas decorations because it's like January 4th. Took down all my Christmas decorations. And then I took a nap. I really needed it though. I was tired, and this workout was much more like vigorous than yesterday. Yesterday I just ran on the treadmill, like walk and ran. Today I did running, or no, I didn't. Today I did like squats, lunges, crunches, sit-ups. Should have done push-ups, but I didn't. Like donkey kicks. Donkey kicks are one of my favorites. And a couple other things. Then I just repeated, and then I kind of looked up a yoga video just to do some stretching, making sure I'm just opening everything up, and then I took a nap. And you know I needed it because I laid down, was gone for an hour. Woke up to my mom and brother being home, and I was like, oh my God, like what time is it? And then I came and got Taco Bell. Which kind of defeats the purpose of a workout, like if you're just starting out. But you know what? As I saw on TikTok, I'm obsessed with TikTok, by the way. Anybody who knows me, they're gonna roll their eyes when they see this video, but I am freaking obsessed with TikTok right now, and it's so amazing. So good. I downloaded it as a joke, as what everyone says, and I got swooped in. It's psychotic. Very good though. I love TikTok. I have it down below in the description so you can like follow me. I do make my own. No big deal. I branched out. I did Renegade so far. Renegade took me like 6 hours to learn and get it perfected because I kept screwing up on one. I am no dancer, okay? That one was really difficult to really perfect. As I was saying, I wish I could give credit to her. I don't know what her name is. Nothing like that, but she said, you know what? I love that there are so many types of genders out there today. You know what I've come to realize is that I'm fat, but I feel skinny. She said, I identify, how'd she say it? She goes, there are so many genders out there today, and I love that. I'm fat, but I identify as skinny. I'm trans slender, baby. And she snaps and then it ends. And I have never died so hard in my life. Like, that was so funny and so relatable. Sometimes I look and I'm like, ooh, like, I am looking slim, but I know I'm not. You know what I mean? It's fine, though. It's fine. I forgot that there's spicy ranch in here. And it's so good. And I left my spicy ranch at home. I got a bottle of it for Christmas, the Taco Bell spicy ranch, and it's so good. So good. Because I like extra to dip it in. But what are your like things in 2020 that you're gonna change? I'm like kind of curious. I do want to change my lifestyle a little bit. I think I definitely need to be more healthier, more active. Maybe not spend so much money on clothes, because I'm a clothing addict. Like, I love to get new clothes, shop. I like buy a lot of things that I don't need. I don't know, just like a couple things that maybe I can improve for myself being, you know what I mean? I feel like 2020 is that decade now. Like, we all know what we want, or at least I do. We all know what we want. And now, it's just going after it and getting it. And you need to have that. You need to have that drive to get it. If you really want something, go for it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My friends are home from college. I'm seeing them. I'm spending time with them a lot. So it's good to see them and hang out. I've been hanging out a lot with my good friend Emma. Emma, shout out to you too. Love you, Shotty. That's so cringy. I can't believe I just said that on camera. But I love you, Shotty. I've been spending so much time with her. Emma has been my friend since 3rd grade. I was her first friend in 3rd grade at our elementary school. She like came in 3rd grade. Friends from the get-go. And we've been friends ever since. It's like, what, 12, 13 years now. So crazy to think of it that way. Like, Emma's been my longest friend I've ever had, 12 years. 12 years is a long time. Because I moved schools halfway through 5th. And of course, when you're like that little, you don't really have like phones to call each other now, or like you don't really have social media like that. But then when we got phones and social media, we connected again right away. And I feel closer to her now. And I'm so glad. She invited me to New Year's Eve. And I never went to a high school party. Never been to a college party. So I was very nervous to go. I went. And I had so much fun. A little bit of chaos ensued, but that happens, right? when you're young and having fun. I wouldn't know, because I'm basically like retired and 84, but it's no big deal. But I felt like that too. Never been to a college party. I started out the year strong, even though there was chaos, but I don't know. It was fun though. I very much enjoyed myself at the party. So that was a good time. I feel dry. Oh, here's my mail lady. She's always on the phone. I like to know who she's on the phone with every day. I just get curious because it's like, how long does she deliver mail for? Like the whole day, right? I don't know the schedule. Every time she brings us our mail, she's on the phone. has her AirPods in, walking, talking, giving us our mail. I'm just like, who are you on the phone with? Do you call multiple people a day? Like, are you talking to siblings, parents? I don't know. Because it's every day. It's every day she's on the phone. I feel like maybe I should ask her one day. Because she's nice. She's very nice lady. Be like, who do you talk to on the phone every day? Oh. Guys, I'm literally full. This is like the perfect amount. Like, I don't know. I've watched so many mukbangs like Steph Pappas, Trisha Paytas, Steven Sushi. I watch their videos. Sometimes I don't know how like some of these mukbangers, because then I see some people do like those crab boils, and I don't think I'd be able to do that because that's like a lot of food. And I don't know, like, yes, I'm fat, but I get full. Like, these 3 tacos filled me up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like I have a slow metabolism too, but who knows? Maybe once I start working out more, I gotta build up the muscle. Maybe we'll see. Maybe these videos will show my transformation. Who knows? But I am full. I'm gonna have to go to work soon, which is kind of a bummer, but it's fine. Time to go relax before work. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this mukbang. This is just one of many. I have so many mukbang ideas. Being the foodie that I am, I'm just very excited. I'm very excited to start this YouTube journey. And I hope this journey is going to be fresh and new. And I'm so glad that I'm starting it this year. I don't know. To me, this was fun. This was fun to me. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Please go like and subscribe. You can see this. I already have like a story time video lined up. That's like kind of funny. And I just have like more, there are just going to be more things that I'm going to start doing. So thank you guys so much for watching, as I say for the 3rd time, because I keep going off, but this is the last time I say that. So yeah, have a good one, you guys. Again, Happy New Year, and I'll see you all in the next video.